Hi guys, I'll see Fifa here. What's my FIFA 20 88 Hugo Lloris player review? I was looking for someone to review this week, and I did a couple of those Black Friday 81 Plus Premier League upgrade packs, and I managed to get this Lloris untradeable. I haven't used him this year before trying him out for this review, and he's a goalkeeper that I always use each FIFA. Anyways, you can see on screen this is the team I started him in: Lloris in goal, Shaw, Sanchez, Gomez and Pereira in defence, Ndidi, Fabinho, Anderson, Rivaldo and Willian in midfield, with Vardy in attack. Lloris is 6'2", his left foot has a 1-star weak foot and 1-star skill moves. I only used him with a basic chemistry style as there was a few stats I wanted to boost that couldn't all be done from a single chemistry style. So starting off with the positives, the first thing I'm going to mention is his diving, which is great in game. Lloris never made any diving errors that I can remember, and he always did his best to dive where possible in order to stop the ball from going in. He constantly made great diving saves to me, both from short range and from distance. I also noticed that Lloris seemed to always make the best diving animation to try and make the save. Even the shots that went in, I couldn't fault his attempt to try and stop the ball. At 6'2", Lloris isn't the tallest of goalkeepers, however I didn't notice this affect his performance in game at all. This is probably helped by his diving, as he managed to reach into the corners of the goal, which some smaller keepers struggle with on occasion. The next positive is his reflexes, which are probably the best thing about this card for me, as you might expect is his highest rated stat on the card at 91. Similar to Yashin, I just found that he makes a lot of almost impossible saves that you'd usually expect to end in a goal. From shots taken within close range, he does really well at reacting and adjusting to the height of the ball to get a strong hand to stop the shot and keep it out. In one-on-ones, you really feel like you have a decent chance with Lloris in goal, and he saved me multiple times in match-winning situations. His handling was surprisingly good for me, which I wasn't expecting. Of course, he's still prone to the odd mistake, but he caught a lot more shots and opportunities than other keepers with similar handling stats. The only slight negative is that he liked to punch the ball most of the time from crosses and corners. However, this really never caused me any issues, and he always managed to clear the ball to a decent distance. Lloris is known for being one of the fastest goalkeepers in the game, and his speed really doesn't disappoint. The stat of 64 puts him as one of the fastest goalkeepers in the game, and it does stand out when using him. He's always really quick off his line to clear the ball away or to collect it from the attacker, and he stopped a lot of developing chances purely off his instinct of when to come out and collect the ball. Having a goalkeeper with this much speed is a massive positive, as it's almost like having another defender in the box to deal with any incoming passes or crosses. Positioning wise, this card surprised me once again. 84 is still a decent rating for a goalkeeper, but in previous years this has caused me issues when it comes to long shots and shots heading towards the corners of the net. However, this year, Lloris seemed very solid in terms of his overall positioning in all types of situations, and I really can't blame any goal I conceded on bad positioning. It occasionally could have been maybe a little bit better against passes across the face of goal, but in these situations there's usually not a whole lot a goalkeeper can do anyway. In one-on-ones he was always stood in the right place, and my opponent struggled to pass or cross the ball into the box most of the time, thanks to his great start positioning and his speed. The only slight negative I found with Lloris was his kicking, specifically from the ground. His throwing is decent enough and he gets the job done. It's not the most powerful of throws, but if you're careful enough he can easily pick out players. So overall, I'm going to give 88 Lloris a 9.2 out of 10. He's got to be one of the best goalkeepers I've used this year, and I plan on using him as my main keeper over the next few months. Although there is a little room for improvement in his distribution and handling, overall he performed really well for me, and he saved me in vital moments, increasing my wins. Being both in the Premier League and French, I'd recommend anyone to try him out and see how he plays for you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And to request any future content, then please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to reply.
Swung in from the corner.